So this week we're going to be covering just some basic defensive ideas. We're going to start a little bit on the theory side, then we'll go a little bit more to the tactical side. So when we're in our stance and I'm here with James, a couple things you need to be aware of. There's a few lines of defense that you want to know about. So when I'm here with James, boom, my head position is that first line of defense. So if I'm here and I'm looking away, James obviously has a lot of really fun options. But if I'm in a good stance and I'm using my head well, that's my first line of defense. Your second is going to be your hands. So when I'm here, I'm using that head position and I'm using those hands to keep myself safe as well. Next is going to be your legs and hips. So that's when they beat your head and hands, boom, that's where you have to start focusing on legs, hips, and kind of putting things together defensively. So we're here today. First thing we're going to work on is we're here with James, and we're going to work on kind of early, medium, and late shot defense. So, hey, I caught him coming in, and I'm in really good shape here. I don't have to worry about too much. 2, hey, he started to get in on me. Oh no, what should I do? And 3, he's all the way in, and this is a problem and a half, and I got to solve that. So first one, I'm here, kind of that early detection defense. I'm here, I'm working with James. He goes to shoot, and boom, I'm catching it early. All we're going to look to do is I want to kick my legs back and sprawl my hips in. So that way, as James shoots in, boom, I'm here. My goal is to get my feet as far back as I can, my hips drove forward, and his head covered. This is if you can catch him early before he gets a real good bite on your legs or anything of that nature. So we're here, James shoots, boom, we sprawl back, cover. Now, a lot of the times you're going to end up in kind of that outstretched position where you're here, he's kind of got a halfway grip on your legs. All we're going to look to do is sprawl all the way back. My hand's going to grab the chin and his elbow. As we're there, I'm going to stay on my toes and keep a good grip on them. Now, most of the time, you're just going to want to spin behind, spin to win, basically. Just take the back and score. So we're here, head in, circle behind, get hip to hip, and then work backpack drill to get to his back. Next week, we're going to work on, hey, you sprawl, what attacks and fun things should you do from out front? Today, we're going to focus on, hey, stop the wrestling, get behind, start working your game. Does that make sense?
Why did you spin your side?
Because I have control of this arm.
But when you let it go.
So, boom. So if I'm here, boom, and I'm here, right? I have his head blocked, I have his arm blocked with that head, right? If I'm here and I start to circle this way, James can just grab that leg. But I don't have control of that. So I'm here, blocking, and I don't let go of that arm until I'm ready to come around and trap that hit. Does that make sense? Other questions on that? Like I said, just practicing a very basic sprawl, getting your hips back, spinning behind. Because other than JJ, you all suck at wrestling. Alright? Especially in because I can. Alrighty, questions? 1, 2, 3, first one. Boom, I'm here. James hits a shot. He's going to end up on a single leg or on a double leg with his head to the outside. This is kind of before he's really settled into position, more as he's getting into this. So as we get here, there's going to be really 2 good options. We'll drill them separately though. So first thing we're going to do, we're going to get a Coke can hand. We're going to put it right on the spot where James's neck connects to his fat head, right? Boom, right here. I'm going to sprawl my legs back, and with my bicep, I'm going to look to hit him in the ribs and twist my hips away from his head. So I'm here, looking to change that angle. Because if I just kick my legs back in front of James, he's already trying to drive up and over. So I have to change that angle and get my hips away from him. And I'm using this bump to kind of knock him off balance with that a little bit. So we're here, James goes to shoot, here. Now, once we're here, and I got my legs back a little bit, once again, we get back here, circle, spin to win. All right? Questions on that? It seems relatively simple. It is hard to hit in practice.
I have a question. I don't know if you're going to know what I'm talking about.
Yep.
So, anytime I'm with a girl that's my size, I get hit or she gets hit in the face with a hip bump. How do I avoid that if she's small? Like, how do I avoid hitting her face on her hip on my face?
So just make sure I'm hearing you right. Boom. She's here. She shoots on you. How do you?
If James is me, how do I not hit my face on her hip bump?
Oh, shoot a little higher. Like, if your head is at her hip, right? Like, if your head is here and you're hitting hip, you're too low on your shot unless you're going to like a sacrifice double or like a low angle. So you need to be. When I'm here on a shot, so James comes up. If I'm here on a shot and I go to shoot, my chin might hit her head, but I should be just kind of half a head higher than where you are. If my head's here, it's too low. So I should be head up, chest up, being able to drive through that shot. Does that make sense? So you're just out of position a little bit, getting too low. So when you hit that shot and you drive low, I shouldn't finish my shot from here. The only reason you would really finish a shot from here is if you were going like back slap double or something real funky. But even then, you shouldn't be doing that. So, just a little bit higher head position is more what you're looking for. But on here, James goes to shoot, bop, sprawl, turn, cover, spin, win. Tell James. 2. Questions, comments, concerns. Drill her out. 1, 2, 3. I'm here with James. James is really cool. He's going to shoot a single leg with his head to the inside. Well, he's going to start getting in on this shot, and I don't like it. First thing I'm going to do is very similar. I'm going to look to push his head down, but I want to cover his head with my hips as I sprawl here. So I'm here, here. Now, most people will have kind of that long outstretched grip here. Boom. So you're going to have to break that. Most of the time, you can do it one of 2 ways. I like to just slide back and force his hips back a little bit. If that's not working, all you have to do is reach that inside hand and pop that elbow. There. So big detail on this one is just looking to cover that head with your hips. So I'm here, he's here, boom. As I sprawl, I want to push his head to the middle, bop, sprawl my legs back until that grip breaks. Once again, spin behind the wheel. Nothing too crazy on that one. Still just get your legs back before they can get into a solid position. Okay? Questions on that? All right, go around. 1, 2, 3. I'm here. Boom. We're gonna go over what happens when they pick up a single leg, right? So boom, he's here. He gets way too in deep on this shot. He's going to look to pick it up. Now, regardless how they go to pick it up, nothing good starts to happen when your feet leave the floor. So you don't want to leave this up very long. First thing you want to do is with the same side hand, you're going to reach overhook and into your thigh here with what's called whizzer or wizard, depending on what generation you're from and how cool you are. So boom, we're here. I like to put my knee just to the outside, or my foot just to the outside, and block his thigh with my shin here. Because if I just go way to the outside, James is going to just drive across and finish that shot. So I'm here. I like to keep that leg in. Once you're there, you're going to look to reach across. You're going to look to pull him up, pull his elbow across, and stomp your foot here. So we're here. We're bouncing. I'm getting my head position in. I'm looking to keep kind of in front of him so that way it's really hard for him to finish. I grab this elbow, I grab this shoulder, I pull, stomp. Here. Now, once you're here, bunch of re-attack options. I like to just simply pick that knee and drive back across if I can. But at worst case, square back up, reset. You don't have to stay in there if you're not in good position or if you feel unbalanced. So I'm here, James shoots in, I don't like what's happening. Boom, get that frame, get that leg in, get your head position. Here. Because now, even if James tries to finish here, it's going to be hard. Not impossible, but very hard. Grab the elbow, pull that under, overhook, stomp the leg here. Another one you can do, take that inside knee. A lot of re-attack options. See what works for you. There's some big judo tosses I like from there, but we'll work those a different day. All right? Questions? One more, other than one more. So we're here, James gets that single leg up, I don't like it. Frame, whizzer, head position. Always get to those three first. Once you're there, pull that elbow up here, bop, and then re-attack. 3 good re-attack options. Near side leg, far side knee pick, head snap. I don't care which of the 3 you work on, find one that you like though. Okay?
How do you keep them from measuring? How do you make sure you're super tight so they can
Speak up so I can hear you.
how do you keep them from measuring? You have to stay just really tight.
Oh, if I'm here, how do I keep him from whizzering?
Yeah.
Finish.
Okay.
So what happens to a lot of people when they pick up a single leg is they're far too comfortable just having a hold of a leg. If I get his leg off the floor, you should be able to count to 3 before his back hits the ground. Like it should not be, the longer you're on your feet, the better his counter gets. Any of you who have picked up a single leg on me know this. The more time you give me, the more likely your feet are going. So the second James gets this up, it should be 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, he should be near finished, right? If you pick that leg up and just hold on to it, you're going to get countered, launched, re-attacked. Something bad happens. The longer you're on your feet, the more likelihood of that. Jordan?
How do you approach if they keep your leg that they picked up in between their legs and they're putting pressure that way?
That's why I'm trying to swivel that.
Okay, so if they get that already, then it's like...
Boom. If he's here and let's say he goes real hard and knee pinch there, that's fine. You can still hit this. It's just better if you can get that shin frame in.
Don't let them do that.
Yeah. A lot of the time, if people are pinching there, it's because they are just trying to hold on to there, and they're just going to try to dive at you to off balance you. So you have to get that head position in here. And look to re-attack that one. Yeah, that arm. So the far side arm, if I'm here and James hits this leg, boom, I'm here, frame. This hand, I'm pulling up. This hand, I'm ripping his elbow out. Here, here, here. Re-attack, head snap, do something, you know. Wrestling's all about re-attacking there. All right? Driller out. 1, 2, 3. Next one is for when he gets way too deep in on either a double leg or a high crotch with his head to the outside. I don't care which one he gets, but there's going to be a time where he's beat your head, heads, and your hips here. So just hoping to sprawl back isn't going to work. So you have to do hip bump. Some people call it a run in. All you're looking to do is step in and bump. And then I'm going to look to grab both my hands right underneath his sternum as I kick my feet back. Here. Looking to cover that head if possible. So we're here. A lot of people will step and then look and kind of look to drag him up to try to get him off my hips, off that leg. So he's here, he's in on that real nice. Bop. Now, once you're here, once again, just re-attack, spin, something off that front. But if you just try to sprawl back and they're way too deep on that, you're not going to get anywhere you need to be. So boom, he gets in. If I just sprawl here, my legs are way too beat for him to care about that. So you have to off balance. Here, armpit, I just kind of go meat hangers into armpits. Bop, here. Went to there, and behind, look to re-attack some way or another. Questions on that? Like I said, a lot of what we're working today is more conceptual than it is super technical. There is technique behind all of it, but it is off balance, cover the head, get your legs back. Does that make sense? Questions, comments, concerns? One more. Boom, we're here with James. Boom, I don't like that, Bob. Hitting that, like I said, I'm just trying to get him off my hips as much as I can. Because if he has his grips right underneath my butt cheeks there, it makes it really hard. But if I can get him off me that little bit, boom, that gives me the second I need to get my hips back and look to beat that knee slide through, a variety of options. We'll work the front headlock truly next week as far as some spin behind options and some choke options from that front headlock. Okay? Yeah. Close guy?
Probably closest.
Yeah, Jordan, come here. Your gangle makes up for it. So I'm here. Jordan shoots in here. He's real deep on this shot. I don't care because even if I'm here, I run into him that little bit and then scroll back.
That's a lot of pressure.
Yeah, it's... Gentlemen. Sorry. Hit him with your dick. Yeah. As you pull up there, hip forward, and then kick your hips and feet back as hard as you can. Alright? Sorry, I don't hit him with your cane. I don't know.
Oh my god.
Alright? 1, 2, 3.